Good morning, everybody. It is not morning. I'm going through a post-grad life crisis, as everyone does. And then I was like, oh, I should totally film a video about what I'm going through right now. If you're wondering how post-grad life is, it's basically going home to a messy room, a life where literally anything could happen. I'm so excited for whatever comes next. The fact that I can do anything and the fact that I want to do everything is really overwhelming and also making me really stressed out to the point where I'm like stagnant because I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself right now, and I'm saying yes to a billion things and planning a million things. I think it's just to pretty much prove everybody wrong, even if their intentions were nice. I think I've just heard a lot of people talk about post-grad saying that it's miserable because you go into a 9-to-5 and your goal is to basically retire. I've heard some people indirectly say, doesn't mean that it's any nicer, I'm not going to be successful in certain things, in certain goals that I have. I've had people not believe in themselves, thinking that this is all their life is and that, you know, life doesn't mean much. I'm trying to prove everybody wrong. Hopefully you guys have watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, and if you haven't, please do. It is so good, and it's definitely a movie worth watching in the theater. I think that one of the things that I just took from it and keep saying to myself over and over is that I think there's just one line: nothing really matters, so you can do anything. I think that's how it goes. So now sometimes I'm thinking of doing things and I'm like, this is really difficult, this is pretty scary, should I do this, should I not? And then I repeat that line to myself and it automatically just makes me say yes and want to just go for it. I am already going to New York and working 9-to-5. I'm not planning to stay there very long, but afterwards I really want to get my pilot's license and skydiving license. This is something that I really wanted to do ever since I was young. I never knew if I was gonna do it, so instead of kind of hoping, I set a date. In the next 10 years, I will be licensed in both. And then the last thing, something that I realized that I've always wanted to do, but I always like turned down because I was like, I'm never gonna be smart enough to do this, all of that fun stuff. Ever since I was little, I've been so afraid of being an astronaut, and the idea of physics, math, engineering, any of that, I can skate by, and I did in high school, but I don't enjoy it. Really overwhelms me. It makes me feel bad for myself. But I realized that through that quote, like, literally nothing matters, so you can literally do anything. At the end of the day, I don't want to look back 60 years down the line and be like, what the heck? What did I do with my time? I wasted it, and like, I'm so lucky and grateful right now to be in my early 20s. I have, I hope, so much time and a future ahead of me and things to do, and that's the same for anybody of any age. When you're 60, you still have time. After you leave, if you think about it, people forget, and even your loved ones and the people that cared about you the most, they will forget you as well. I read history books and I cannot tell you a single person in a history book. I could care less about the people in history, and that's just who I am and how some people in this world are as well. Thankfully, there are some people who do care about those historical figures, and you also have to keep in mind that not everybody makes it in the historical books, especially people of color, lower socioeconomic status. It's only very few sets of people, the 1% out there, especially white people in the 1% that make it in these textbooks. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You can completely fuck up, but you can also do amazing and beautiful things with your life. And this is my video reminding you, but also myself, that's the conditions that we've been given. So take that as you will, and instead of seeing it in a very negative way and nothing matters, so I'm just gonna just float until I die, take it the other way, and like, there's nothing holding you back. And if there are, make sure you do whatever you can so that nothing is holding you back. I just realized this was here the entire time. That's so annoying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all of that jazz. I am posting a lot more. I'm trying to. There's a lot going on. Please stay tuned. Yeah.